They just nerfed the underbarrel flamethrower here in Modern Warfare Zombies. But is it still usable, or has it turned into absolutely useless garbage? Let's take it into Tier 3 and the Dark Aether and find out. Boy, oh boy, is the drama real here in Modern Warfare Zombies. It always seems like it is, isn't it? People are really upset about, oh, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's still pretty good in Tier 1. People do not like it when you nerf things in a PvE mode. And to a certain extent, I very much understand. But as unpopular as this is probably gonna be, I do believe there needs to be at least some form of balancing in these modes. So I've meleeed the Pack-a-Punch here because I want to keep this new camo that we got for Season 2, all of the weekly challenges. I figured it was pretty on brand for the Flamethrower because, you know, it's animated, it's all flamey, it looks pretty cool too. But what better way to test out a weapon than the ACV escort mission? And I gotta say, so far, this feels pretty good. Oh, I got a bunch of perks too. And I also am going to use golden armor, I'm going to use mags of holding, as well as an ether blade case. I tell you, I rarely use these really powerful schematics, so I need to remind myself it's okay, donuts, to have fun every once in a while. Plus, we are using the SOA Subverter here, one of the new weapons in Season 2 of Modern Warfare Zombies, because it looks like they have nerfed the ammo capacity with mags of holding, and it looks like that is true. With the extended mag, you used to be able to hold like 1,500 rounds, but now it looks like that is dramatically decreased to only 500. But this flamethrower seems to be pretty good so far. You still can't replenish it through those ammo bags on the ground, but I do want to see if you can still refill them through an ammo cache. Ooh, here's our first boss zombie here. Let's see how much damage this does. Okay, that is dramatically lower. Okay, didn't even take out that guy, but that didn't feel too terrible. Remember, it's unupgraded, no legendary tool, no Pack-a-Punch, so that wasn't awful, I guess. All right, moment of truth here. We're gonna go buy this ammo thing, see if it refreshes. Oh, it does refresh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it still seems to be a one-shot. They're still just dying from one little burst here, which is pretty good. Oh, perfect. I've got more ammo. We're gonna see just how long this really takes for this Mangler to die. And honestly, that's still pretty strong. That's not bad. Mags of holding is so addicting. It is so cool to just never have to reload. It's so awesome. Self-revive, blue tool, nothing crazy in here. So in Tier 2, we're still like one-shotting base zombies here. Definitely it gets, and that Disciple's almost dead too. Oh my goodness. Did they nerf this thing? This seems pretty normal to me. Either way, let's Pack-a-Punch this guy. Now for comparison, here's what the regular gun does to zombies. I mean, it's good. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's about what you would expect from a Blue Tool Pack-a-Punch 1 gun, but when you compare that to just one-shotting an armored zombie, that's crazy strong still. That's so strong. I'm gonna use my legendary tool here just because I want the regular gun to be stronger here. Ooh, I'll take that insta-kill though. I'll love that. Now, just like last time, you still have to manage the ammo a fair amount. You're not gonna be able to use this for like the entire match, but if you're smart about what contracts you do and you like make a pit stop in between all of your contracts to go get more ammo, you won't have a problem. I did also see a comment either on my YouTube channel or my Discord saying that they nerfed this SOA Subverter, and I don't quite remember it being like super great, but I don't know, maybe it did, maybe it was a little bit better before. Oh boy, we've got a Mangler over here just annoying the crap out of us. Let's go, get out of here, Mangler. I need to focus on these zombies. Oh boy, we got a Disciple over here. Oh man, maybe this Subverter was better before. Granted, it's only Pack-a-Punch 1, donuts. It's only Pack-a-Punch 1, so I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, it's definitely okay. It's definitely not bad. There we go. All right, we got depth perception and nothing much else. Okay, cool. I really wanted to come over here to this ammo cache and refill my flamethrower before that last little leg, but didn't have time. I've never once in the hours and hours of playing this mode ever been inside of this building before. Couldn't even tell you what's in here. What a weird building. We've got enough points for Pack-a-Punch Tier 2. Let's go ahead and upgrade this thing. And I think it's time we start talking about the nerf to this weapon. Well, first of all, it doesn't feel like it's nerfed all that much to me, but I think the primary nerf was to the boss zombies. Oh boy, there's my friends here. All right, well, that's not great. Let's go ahead, Pack-a-Punch to this guy. We're gonna have to take out this convoy. So yeah, it appears this nerf was mainly nerfing the damage against boss zombies. And as I mentioned before, my previous video on this attachment was a little controversial because I expressed my opinion of, well, I think it is a little bit overtuned right now. I think it's a little bit stronger than it needs to be. And I got a lot of people saying, Donuts, you're just so good at zombies, it doesn't even make that big of a difference. If you don't like it, don't use it, all the typical stuff. Which is fair. I mean, as you saw in my next videos, I don't think I really ever used the flamethrower. Let's see how good it is against a boss zombie here in tier 2. Oh wow, that really does nothing against him. Okay, well, definitely nerfed against the boss zombies, but still really darn good against those regular zombies, huh? Like, this feels like a really, middle ground. I feel like zombies developers of yesteryear would have killed this attachment, would have made this absolutely useless against everything. But, he can still come up to here to tier 2 and just, whoop, see ya, you're all dead. Oh, you're coming after me, a whole horde gone, and no bullets or no rounds or no fuel or whatever flamethrowers take. And I understand people's frustration of hey, I'm not the best zombies player, so this flamethrower really helped me out go to tier 3. I read this one comment, I forget if it was on Reddit or Discord or something. They were saying dang it man, this flamethrower was the only way I could play tier 3 and the Dark Aether. And I feel for the guy. The post, I think it was on Reddit, so the post was really heartfelt. It was very genuine. It didn't come off as an entitled oh my goodness, Treyarch hates fun and all this stuff like some comments can be, but it was a genuine feedback of hey, this thing really helped me and taking it away kind of hurts my enjoyment. Oh, real quick, I'm gonna get some more ammo for the flamethrower here. I know that's gonna affect, he's gonna shoot the thing. I hope I can make it. No! Okay, we're fine, we're good. But that whole post kind of raises an interesting philosophical question. And this is just a question here, don't get this twisted, beautiful people. The question is, whose responsibility is it to get players to the end game content? Is it the developer's responsibility to make the game so easy that anybody could get to the end game content? Or is it the developer's responsibility to ensure that the game and tactics and rules are set up in such a way that anybody could get to the end game content if they were skilled enough? And it's not an easy question. It's not a black and white, always this or always that, because there are some situations, especially in zombies, where hey, this Easter egg step is way too crazy difficult or way too crazy complicated. How in the world did you think we were going to get past this? Revelations bone step, I'm looking at you. And then there are other things I would argue this flamethrower that's hey, this makes the game way too easy. It takes all of the challenge out of it, and it's probably not a strategy that the developers either intended or want the player to experience. And then you have the whole question of, well, it's an open world game. I want to play the game how I want to play the game. And again, it's another philosophical thing where most games, if not all games, make you play in a certain way. Even the most open of open sandbox games like Minecraft forces you to play in a certain way. In Minecraft, you can't just go out in the middle of the night with no armor and no sword and just survive. You're going to get blown up by a creeper, you're going to get shot by skeletons. It's forcing you down the path of build shelter, get tools, get armor, upgrade your person, get enchants, get diamond. In Mario, you can't just walk across the platform. You have to be good at platforming. That Mario's teaching you to be good at platforming. And in zombies, it's trying to teach you to be good at training and maneuvering zombies, or upgrading your weapon here in Modern Warfare Zombies, getting good loot, completing contracts so that you're geared up, so that way when you go into the Dark Aether, when you go into tier 3, you have the tools available to you for success. And having a tool that you just equip from the gunsmith, it kind of nullifies that entire gameplay progression. Ooh, an epic ether tool, that's pretty cool. It's a fine line. It's a very difficult and fluid discussion. And especially here in zombies, there are a lot of different opinions. Players, especially zombies players, myself included, love a good balanced challenge. That is, if that challenge is fair and okay. Oh boy, I was so afraid of that happening. See, that would have been an example of, hey, I had no control over that mega abomination spawning in right now. If I had died to that, then that would have been terrible. All right, tier 3 zombies. Let's see how, oh wow, it's still, wow. People are upset about this? What? People are upset about this? How are people upset about this? It's still an insta-kill in, well, okay, maybe a two-tick kill in tier 3. That's crazy. That's so strong still. That's nuts. That's so much stronger than a regular weapon. Just like, okay, cool. Yeah, you're dead. You're all dead here. Okay, yeah, let's get a regular zombie here. This is pack 2 legendary weapon. It takes that much to kill a zombie. I know my aim wasn't perfect there, but like, it still takes quite a bit to kill zombies with a weapon. Nope, take out this flamethrower and they're all dead. Wow, that's so much stronger than what I thought everybody was saying. This is not useless anymore. The rumor of the flamethrower nerf have been grossly exaggerated. I guess that means that you just can't like take out boss zombies really quickly anymore, which is like the smallest nerf. This is such a compromise. And a sigil, perfect. I guess I'll take Jug too before I forget it. And you might have found me in that comment section of that video talking to people and saying, hey, if you like need the flamethrower to survive tier 3, I personally think that's a skill issue. And a couple people didn't really like that all too much, but it's okay to have a skill issue. We all had skill issues when we first started Zombie. Do you want to see the first time I tried playing Shadows of Evil? Another epic ether tool, look at that. I mean, check this out.
Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome to my first ever attempt at getting Pack-a-Punch in Shadows of Evil.
Yeah, we all sucked when we first started playing zombies, and that's okay. And here's the light at the end of the tunnel for this. There are 2 things that we can do to get players to experience the more higher skilled end game content. I'm gonna throw in this turret circuit here. All right. First thing we could do is we could lower the bar of that end game content. We can make that content a little bit easier, like throwing in a really strong attachment or really strong schematics in Modern Warfare 3's case. Or what we could do is we could teach those lower skilled players how to approach those higher skilled issues. And this is the really interesting thing about the zombies community. Zombies back in the day, this Mega Abomination does not see me right here. This game is kind of glitchy sometimes. The old school zombies community, well, old school zombies, was incredibly challenging. You had 2 hits. You could take 2 hits before you died, and you didn't have any self revives. You had to buy a perk. Well, actually in World at War, there's just no way because quick revive didn't work back then. And this guy should be dead soon. Please die, thank you. That wasn't even my Mega Abomination. Okay, ooh, he dropped a little thing, cool. Like, old school zombies was tough, it was difficult. But the way a large part of the community got through it was by going on YouTube and watching YouTubers do stuff and getting tips and tricks from them. And that's how old school Call of Duty worked in general as well. And so the culture of old school zombies and really old school Call of Duty as a whole really is, if something's challenging, let's go on YouTube and try to help each other out. And honestly, that's kind of the channel that I want to be right now. I want to help those players who don't feel as confident, who aren't as super strong in zombies. I'm almost out of ammo. I want to help those players be more confident and find their strengths and oh boy, we're really out of ammo. Oh boy, okay. Well, let's hope one of these guys drops ammo. We are so close. I wonder if we could finish him off. I don't think we can finish him off with the flamethrower here. I don't think we're gonna do anything. Well, we might. We might do something. Oh, okay, we couldn't finish him off. And we can't finish him off with that either. Okay, this is so weird. Okay. This is the most, are you, hi? Every once in a while, I'll get a game where the zombies literally just don't path to me. So bizarre, so weird. We need ammo. But yeah, I want my channel to be a place where, ooh, ammo, nice. I want my channel to be a place where players can go and learn more about zombies. Because zombies has so much fun to explore. And the difficulty of zombies isn't as difficult as you make it seem. And I know that because I'm speaking from experience. Before Cold War was released, I used to hate the classic style of Easter eggs. I used to think they were so complicated, they were so difficult and overblown, and Cold War's Easter eggs were so fun and they made more sense and they were just better. However, after Cold War, I went back and I started playing like Black Ops 4 Easter eggs and Black Ops 3 Easter eggs, and I realized, hey, these really aren't that bad. In fact, they're actually pretty freaking fun. And most of the difficulty was all in my head. They were longer and at times they were more complicated, yes, but they were nothing that I couldn't handle. And they were way more rewarding and they were way more spectacular than anything we got in Cold War. And part of the success of my channel is you guys watching my videos and going, donuts, like, because of you, I did my very first Cold War Easter egg, or I did my very first Red Worm boss fight, or I went to the Dark Aether for the first time. I see so many comments like that, which is great because it means, yeah, you can do this. So if you're one of these players who's discouraged because this flamethrower doesn't kill boss zombies anymore, first of all, don't be too worried because you can still just demolish tier 3 zombies with it without even a problem. Like, it's not even that bad. But second of all, you are a lot more capable than you think you are. You're not giving yourself enough credit. And if you're nervous about something, if you're scared to try going into tier 3 for the first time or whatever, watch some of my other videos and practice for yourself, because I promise you, it's not as bad as you might think. But you know what, Donuts? I think we've had enough of your monologuing. Let's go to the buy station and go to the Dark Aether. And we are going to do the little trick where we get a bonus Casimir by going in with just one. And let's head on into the Dark Aether. At least, let's hope it actually teleports us there. What the heck is this? Whoa, okay, alright, that was crazy. Spawning in the middle of there. Alright, let's see, do we get the Mega Bomb? Man, we've gotten a Mega Abomination every time. I know I've said that you can get other ones, and I'm pretty sure I've seen other ones, but I've never actually fought against anything else other than a Mega Abomination in here. Alright, it's been a while since I've done this, but let's see how easy it can be. Nice, okay, we've got a big horde of zombies, just like I remember. Gonna try to take this guy out. Oh my goodness, so many zombies, so many zombies. Wow, that's a crazy amount of zombies. I hope I can kill this Mega Abomination in time. I'm not super worried about the zombies. I'm actually kind of worried about this Mega Abomination. I think I got too distracted here. I'm trying not to back into a corner. I keep hearing the, you're about to die, like, doling sound. Okay, cool. Let's throw one of these guys. Maybe get my flamethrower out. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's see what's in here. VR11 case. I'll take another self-revive. Yeah, I'll take that instead of armor. Yeah, and that should be good. Oh, it died right in the middle of there. Okay. Man, that was a lot of zombies. All right, this is the only contract that I, like, psyched myself up for because I'm not sure how good I am at it. But luckily, the flamethrower is still crazy OP. In fact, let's just hunker down in this corner and clear out all of these zombies first. Dude, look at this. Look at this. It's crazy, isn't it? It's nuts. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. And I guess I should say about, you know, the difficulty and everything. It doesn't break the game for me personally if this crazy overpowered thing is left in. Obviously, I can use it too. I can have some fun with this. Philosophically speaking, I understand why the developers might want to nerf it because it really goes outside of the parameters that they want people to play the game like. But I mean, it's in the game now and they really haven't nerfed it all too much, so feel free, have at it. It almost feels like this is all the nerf that they're ever gonna do to it, so might as well use it if you want to. I am gonna throw a Casimir here because I'm gonna, use my regular weapon for that. That was nice and easy. Use my Ether Shroud, take out this Mangler real quick. And of course, with every seasonal update, people always say, there's more zombies in tier 3, there's more zombies in the Dark Aether, and I can honestly say, it doesn't feel, that was a bad time to say that. It doesn't feel like there's many more zombies in the Dark Aether than there normally is. All right, yeah, see, still feels pretty normal. Another VR11 case, are you kidding me? I don't need any more VR11s. I needed them a while ago, but not now. I mean, I guess this SOA Subverter is still pretty darn good. I mean, it just did that to a disciple in the Dark Aether, so it's still good. And I guess that's also worth saying. It's not like the flamethrower is like the only thing you can use here in the Dark Aether or tier 3. If it was the only thing you could use for success, I think that's an entirely different conversation. Because in the past, zombies would never have a health cap. As you would progress through the rounds, their health would just infinitely get larger and larger, which means that there would be a point in time where all of your weapons just did absolutely nothing to zombies, and you would have to rely on like wonder weapons or traps in order to progress the rounds. And at that point, I think, yeah, it's the developer's fault for doing that, and it's no longer a skill issue because no matter how skilled you are, if your gun doesn't work, then your gun doesn't work. And that was a huge hot topic back in the day, back in Black Ops 3. Back in my day, that's what the zombies community was all in a fuss about. And I was actually on the side of, I like having a health cap. I like having every single weapon useful. And guess what? That's exactly what we have right now. Every single weapon, well, most weapons that I've used here, apart from a very select few, are still very usable even in the Dark Aether. All right, this one You know, I'm starting to get more nervous about this guy too. Okay, we've got this Casimir ready to go. Let's get our flamethrower out. I just got to be a little bit less. I always throw the Casimir, and I think I throw it too early here. I'm going to take out the area. I'm going to take out the disciple. Maybe. See, it's all about training. It's all about using your situation. Let's do that. Okay, that's still not good. We've got him. Cool. Are we all right? Cool. Let's throw our Casimir now that we're ready, and give us some time. We can do this. Great. As that Casimir's going off, I'm going to go in my bag. I'm going to get more Casimirs. And you know what? I think I'm going to make a bad decision. I'm going to throw that down. I'm going to pop my Ether Shroud. And we are just going to do this guy just like so. Beautiful. All done and done. And now we can take out our flamethrower and pick up the scraps. Hello. Let's see. Give us mags of holding, please. I want mags of holding. And we got a double pack-a-punch crystal. Okay, that's not terrible. So many zombies. But look at this. Look at that. Just the regular bullet weapon is just enough. They're like easily more than enough. All right, did I actually pick up anything here? I did. And I got a blood burner key. We could just leave that right where it belongs, in the trash. And now I want to do something a little bit different here. Oh, perfect. Well, first of all, this is kind of what I was looking for. I want to refill on my flamethrower here. So many zombies. Get the flamethrower going. This is perfect. I'm going to switch to my decoys. I'm going to throw a decoy over here. I'm going to put in this turret circuit. And now we get all of this to ourselves here. Very, very good. I don't think I've done this orb very often, so I want to see if this gets us more of a chance at a legendary ether tool. If this thing would actually let me. Where'd it go? Don't lose it. Oh no, I think I lost it. Don't go away. Where'd it go? I think I lost it. Dang it, Donuts. You're such a donut. Why'd you lose it? How'd you lose it? You had like everything. You had an ether blade. You get the flamethrower. How did you lose that? See, it's a skill issue. It's a donut issue, all right? They don't need to change the game because I couldn't find the stupid orb. It's my fault, but I can be better. I'll do better next time. And you know what really helped a lot of people out here in the Dark Aether is knowing where all of the portals are and where all of the special spots are, like this. For example, did you know there are actually 4 of these exfil portals in this new Dark Aether? Yeah, find more fun facts like that right here in this video. Be sure to check it out and stay beautiful.